child naming protocol, colon. Husband and wife each write down 500 names for the child, and then prioritize them 1 through 500. Privately on a separate copy. The 500 names are randomized and given over to the spouse so that you can see one another's lists. And you are then to prioritize the spouse's list 1 through 500. Then you see if any names were in both lists and highly prioritize and perhaps choose that. And if not, you take the top 20 from each list that was prioritized by the opposite spouse, and you get parents and in-laws to prioritize the list 1 through 40. And in this way, the various names will get weighted through all of these lists, and the name with the highest weight gets chosen. Similar to how neural networks weight various inputs and choose a best path based on weighting. And you that at this point you have 4 lists that are prioritized, and weights can be assigned to each name based on these lists. Stop listening. Yeah, so basically we've created a neural network algorithm here for naming the children using social AI, collaborative AI, group intelligence. And this way no one spouse can feel slighted, like, oh, I wanted my child to be named Rose, and the other's like, I wanted it to be named Lily, but the other one hates Rose and the other one hates Lily. This solves all of that. It makes it to where everyone got a very heavy say in it mathematically. Their opinions were weighed into an algorithm. And so nobody can point fingers or be upset. It's completely fair and democratic. There is no unfair totalitarian regime going on. And it also ensures that a broad swath of people had their input and opinion added into the mix, so that if somebody has bad taste in names, their bad taste will get averaged out through group AI. So it's like natural selection. It's a brilliant way to solve naming disputes when the spouses can't agree on a name for the child. I think I'll store it under relationships. And one of the advantages to this system is everyone's opinion gets felt and affects the outcome. And if anybody has bad taste in child names, social artificial intelligence through this algorithm sorts that out, and then it becomes like a democratic voting system that will ensure the very best child name is selected. And yet it's still choosing from the original pool of 1,000 names that the two parents selected, so there's still that customization.
Oh, 1,000's a lot.
Yeah, but 500 each, that's not that bad.
That's actually a lot of names.
I make 500 word YouTube descriptions every day, so that's nothing.
That's a lot. Names, it's a lot. I don't even like that many names. I honestly think it should be less than that.
That's to be thorough and give the, because let's say, no, if everybody gets 5 names, then you might get 5 I hate. But if you get 500, I know I'll like at least 20.
At least 25.
No, it depends how bad the spouse is.
500,
If the various spouses have horrible taste in names, then 500 at least gives you some wiggle room to find something you might like.
If it's 500, I'll be like, moo, shamoo.
Okay, and if I choose moo, then you have to take it then because you wrote it down. So you have to put 500 names that you really could live with.
No.
Yeah, and you could get a child naming book if you're that bad and just highlight them all. And then I can create an optical character recognition program that can scan each page of the book for all the ones you highlighted and enter the 500 names automatically so that it won't be so much work for you. So you can just spend your evenings 1 hour per night, every night, for the next year highlighting names in a baby book. So you should go get a name book. Okay, then do 5 minutes a night of whiting out and you'll eventually get it done. And I'll create optical character recognition. And I already have an optical character recognition engine selected, so it will be good. Isn't it nice having a genius as a husband, guys? Aren't you jealous?